Let's put your blindfold on and get you started in the dark here. Once again, feel the feelings of affection for your dog. Get you in the right state. Let's just relax. Oh, he wants to be part of it too. Maybe he wants to see this way.
I think he does. They say dogs can see all sorts of stuff.
Slow, deep breaths in and out. It has the physiological effect of slowing your body down, slowing your mind down, relaxing you, slows your heart rate down. So it tends to connect you into your right brain. Just listening to my voice will have the effect of putting you in your right brain. I know it works well with when Wendy does it, and like I say, I quite often drift off. And when she notices my head go down, that's when she pulls up a card or a letter and asks me immediately, and I get it. And I'm right in that hypnagogic state. It's the state between consciousness and sleeping. And that's where it will work for sure. So you're actually getting into the state just before that. So yes, it works in the in-between state, but it's hard to keep yourself in the in-between state. It's usually a transient thing where over a few seconds you transition from one state into the other. Get you to that state just before you're, just before that in-between state. So there's fully conscious, and then there's as you're drifting into that in-between state. So it's the state just before that. And that state just before that is, you know, quite often when you're watching a movie. Many people, when they're watching a movie, they will fall asleep. The idea is to let go. When you see the colors, when you see the symbols, it's very subtle. Sometimes it's, you know, more prominent than others, and sometimes it's very, very definite. And you absolutely know that you're going to be correct. So a few more deep breaths, Greg. And just totally relax. And set your intention that you'd like to see blindfolded. You'd like to have your mind vision activated. And once again, confirm your reason either out loud or to yourself why you're doing this, why you'd like to do this, just to let your right brain know that it's important and therefore it should help you. It needs to know that. If it discerns that it's not really important, then it will treat it as such. So it needs to know from the boss that this is important and it's something you want to do. I want you to rub your hands together. Now rub them very hard to create energy in the form of heat. Okay? And then feel your face. Feel the heat. Can you feel the heat on your hand?
Oh, yeah.
And just do it once again. Rub them very hard together. When the friction, especially the palm, the friction will generate energy or generate heat. And again, feel it on your face. Now, if you actually put that to your nose, you may smell burnt oil, because you're actually burning the oil of your hands. Try it again, very hard. Rub it so hard, and then smell.
Oh, yeah.
Does it smell like burnt oil?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And just smell that smell. It's really not all that pleasant, but it's just to create connections to your right brain. That's all it is. So now, once again, rub your hands together, create energy, and slowly move them apart. And you can feel your hands buzzing a little bit. And then imagine a white ball of energy swirling around, a sphere of energy. Yep, you're holding it. Okay. And you try to squeeze it. It won't let you squeeze. No matter how hard you squeeze, it pushes back. It will not let you compress it. It's pure energy. And just feel that feeling. Oh man, I'm trying to squeeze this, but I can't. You can feel a force pushing back. Okay? Once again, this is just to activate circuits in your right brain to do with sensation and feeling and sensing and so on. So just feel that white ball too. Even though it's pure energy, it has the illusion of feeling solid. And even though you try to squeeze it, you can't. The harder you squeeze, the more it pushes back. So it's kind of interesting, and you see the energy moving all around. Now, what I want you to do is throw that ball up in the air, and when you throw it up, it just expands and fills the whole universe, and it's like, wow, what a light show. And we're going to now look in a circle. So start somewhere and just slowly sweep around the outside of your vision. So keep your head straight and do whether it's clockwise or counterclockwise, and slowly sweep around. And this has the effect of connecting the vision center in your brain with your mind vision. Notice any white dots or flashes. Just allow any light show that may happen to happen. It's just your right mind making connections to your visual screen. So allow it to happen. And just totally let go and relax. Empty out your mind. There's no judgment. There's no criticism. Just empty out your mind. Know that you're in a safe place. You're covered in the white light, so you're totally safe. And totally let go. Just allow your left brain to just go off somewhere else and just move right out of the way. Just allow that controlling side that we have, which is the left brain and our ego and all that, just suspend all that. Allow that to just relax. And allow your right side to give you all the things it can give you in terms of your visual screen. It can actually see your surrounding. It can pick it all up. It can form it into images in real time and present them to you. But you need to give it permission and say, it's okay, I allow it. So I want you to just imagine also that there's a glass in front of you that's, smoky colored. And it's because it's kind of dirty. And I want you to just pick up the cleaning cloth, put some spray, and just rub it in a circle. And as you do that, you notice everything on the glass comes clear. And you say, hey, this is pretty cool. And now you can see everything. You see yourself holding up cups. You see yourself holding up letters, images, colors, and you can see it all. And I'm going to just go through some letters real quick for you now, Greg. I've got 5 letters, and it forms the word axled. So A-X-L-E-D. Now, I've chosen those letters because they're all distinct letters. They have different shapes. They're dissimilar from each other, okay? So they're unique. And I'm going to let you see each one and visualize it. This is to train your brain. So we'll start with these 5 letters. I'm holding up an A, a capital A. Now, here's X. That's the next letter of the word, axled. Here's the letter L. Here is the letter E. The next letter is D. So what we're going to do now, instead of actually looking at those letters, I'm going to hold a card up. And I have that in the screen. So look around for a haze, jagged line. You may already have the color. On your screen, you'll see my finger in the one corner, my right hand, holding onto the card. And what color appears in your screen?
The first things I was getting was real light, bright white, which is generally a yellow.
Yeah, it's the yellowy orange color.
Oh,
good work.
Sweet.
Good work. Up another card here, a colored card. Okay, move your head around, try to catch it, and see what color shows on the screen.
Getting like a reddish.
Yes, good work.
Nice.
Okay, pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, that one came pretty clear.
I've taken one of those letters of our word, and I'm putting that in your screen. Just report to me the letter you're seeing on the screen. Move your head around. Because if you're seeing through a tube, you need to move your head around in order to paint the image. Okay, what is the letter that's on that card? Look for flashes, look for dots of light. And if you have any of those dots or swirls, look through the dots.
That's getting an E?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
So
yeah.
pat your button shoulder this time.
Yeah,
Good work.
Sweet.
Good work. Another color on the screen could be the same as before, could be different. Totally let go. Listen to something else in the room. I want you to just be tapping the back of your head this time. And just feel that and notice what your finger is feeling. And while you divert your attention there, what color appears on the screen? Try not to concentrate on your screen. Try to just notice. What you're really concentrating on is touching the back of your head. And this is just a secondary thing that you notice on your screen. What color are you seeing?
Yeah, the first color I saw was a green. And then after I started touching the back of my head, I saw a blue.
Okay, it's blue.
Nice.
Very good. Pat yourself on the back.
All right.
Once again, green and blue, for the start, are interchangeable. And I'm going to show you the green. Here's green right here. There's green. This one's blue. So in our mind vision, it's a subtle difference. It's a bigger difference with our vision. Our mind vision can have a bit of a tough time at the start. There's another letter. Could be the same, could be different. Move your head around a little bit to catch it. Create a little bit of motion while you're drawing a circle on the floor with your big toe. What letter appears? And we'll do a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
D.
D is correct.
Yes.
Got it. Very
Yes.
good. Very good, Greg. Pat on the back.
Yes.
Make it harder this time. Really hard. Card drops into the sandbox. And it's one of the 7 symbols. And it's the same as what I'm showing on the screen. You take the card, you brush the sand off, and you see the card. Just pretend to visualize that. I'm moving it around. I'm zooming in and out. Move your head around in case you got a beam going on. Your beam might be in your top, let's see, top right. So you might have to look to the left and down a little bit. We're going to find out over time if you have a beam and where it is. So I'm turning it around, and we're going to do a countdown from 3 this time. 3, 2, 1.
X.
It is the plus, which is the same as the X. Yes, good work.
All right.
Fist pump. Do a fist pump. Yes. You haven't done this one before. This is brand new.
Nice.
We're going to take 4 symbols. I've got cards, which are children's cards for learning letters. And for example, I'm holding a card up. At the top, it's got a capital G and a small g for guitar, and it shows a guitar. This one is B for basketball. There's an orangey red basketball with the lines that a basketball has on it. The next one is R for rainbow. The next card, so there's just the 4, is got I on it for ice cream. Okay, now instead of actually quizzing you on those, I'm holding up another colored card. And what is that color? This is just a little diversion to do something different. And look for a color. What color is that, Greg?
First thing I seen was orange.
It's orange.
All right.
Okay,
Yes.
2 fist pumps. 2 fist pumps on this one.
Double.
Yeah. Yes. Good work. I'm going to hold up a card. Move your head around in case you've got a beam. Let the beam scan if you have it at the top right, so down and to the left. Move it. Like move your head to the left so your beam can hit the screen. And which card am I holding up? This is something new. We haven't done this before. This is a brand new game. Your right brain loves new challenges. It loves new games. And this is a new one. What image?
I don't know if it's just me wanting ice cream, but I keep going back to it.
Okay, now I want you to just peek your mask a little bit. Just peek your mask.
Oh my gosh, yep. That's awesome.
Very
Holy
good.
man.
Very good. Very good.
That's wild. I can almost taste it.
That's great. Good work. You got it.
Awesome. Thank
Okay,
you.
take a couple of deep breaths in. We're going to try something new here. We're going to have 3 things. There's an iPhone I'm showing you on the screen. Okay, I'm turning it around. That's an iPhone. We're going to have the Blindfold mask. Okay, it has the strap, it has the plastic, it has the foam. I'm moving it around. And then I have a pen. Okay, I'm holding up one of those 3 items in the screen. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the whiteboard up so that you see it in front of the whiteboard. Okay, I'm holding that up. I'm moving it around. It's either the mask, the pen, or the iPhone. Look for a shape, a fuzzy or hazy outline of something. Moving it around, and what do you see? What appears? Never done this before. This is brand new.
I'm getting something pretty thin, so I'm thinking pen.
Okay, I want you to lift your mask off.
Oh, nice. Yes.
There you go. Very good, Greg. Very good. Very good.
You know, a lot of the times I'm seeing, and it's just, it's the same like purplish, whitish haze, but then through that I can see the symbols start to come through. Like they'll be like dark and they'll gain clarity. And then the colors are still about the same place, generally upper right. Sometimes right in the middle, I had a couple show up real distinct. That's
a lot of people
interesting.
think that purple swirls might be more energy sensing, you know. So I wouldn't, you know, don't try to fixate on any one thing too much. Just keep open and just give yourself permission and go with the flow. It's just kind of like you're learning. Your brain is learning by default, by osmosis, by just because you want to do it, it's going to learn how to make it happen for you.